Yeah. Ready? Hello from quarantine. My name is Erin Wimert. We got Ozzy Bear here to help us out. Today's class is going to be a deep stretch and yoga nidra. So, for yoga nidra, oftentimes people like to have a bolster or something to put under their knees, a pillow for behind their head, and you might want to grab a blanket as well to cover yourself up. Maybe have some socks on, a hoodie, whatever, just so you stay warm. So this isn't going to be a yin class. We're going to do more of some active stretching for about 20, 30 minutes. And the second half will be yoga nidra. So if you need something to wind down, this is the class for you. So we're going to start off in a comfortable seat. And we're actually going to start with the right shin in front. So some of you who are a little tighter might want to have a blanket, something to put under the hips. So know that that's an option. But we're just going to simply fold over towards the right side. You can stay propped up on your fingertips. You might come all the way down and just find a few rounds of breath. And see if you can allow your left hip to remain heavy. You can drop the head. And if you have yoga props at home, blocks, blankets, feel free to utilize those. And just start to wake up through the lower left side body. Allow the back of your body to widen and expand. Let the arms and the shoulders drop if that's available for you. And just feel the release through the back of your neck, the back of your head. And if you're not all the way down on the form, again, you might just be propped up on the fingertips. Totally fine. Just looking to find some sensation through low back. And just find another, let's go 3 or 4 breaths. On your next inhale, start to make your way up. And bring your right palm out to the side. Stretch your left arm up and over. You can start to bend through the right elbow. Some of you might get your forearm all the way down. Ideally, we're able to keep that left hip rooted. And just a couple breaths, stretching the left arm up and over. And as you do, bring the left arm bone back into its socket at the same time. And take a full big breath in and stay for the exhale. Gently inhale back up. And as you exhale, turn and twist to your right. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Feel the weight equal through both of your sit bones, both side bodies long. Get it, Ozzy. Jump. Stretch the right arm up. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, reach the right arm up and over. As you inhale, come on up. Tap your right fingertips behind you. And as you exhale, reach the right arm up and over. And twice more like that on your own. Big breath in. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale back up. And exhale, release to center. Interlace your hands behind the back. Bend the elbows. Draw your shoulders back and stretch the knuckles behind you. Feel the shoulder blades draw down as you do this. And see if you can drop the head. If you find yourself leaning forward, see if eventually you can work towards leaning back. Feel the knuckles draw down to the ground. And just relax any tension out of the upper back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the low back. Bend your elbows and release your grip. Gently lift the head up. And bring your left shin in front. And then from here, start to walk your fingertips wide over your left knee. Again, you might be up here, that's okay. You can bring the forearms down, you can drop the head down. And just breathe into your lower right side body. Seem to get a little heavier through your right hip, the right thigh. And just really drop in to experience the next 3 or 4 breaths. Slowly start to walk your way up, and then bring your left palm to the side. Stretch the right arm up and over. And as you reach the right arm up, bring the shoulder blade down and wide at the same time. And you might bend through the left elbow. You can bring your forearm down, and you don't have to look up, especially if that bothers your neck. You can always look forward or down. Feel the left shoulder draw out of the left ear. Last breath in. And stay for the breath out. Gently inhale up and then twist to the left. Right hand to the left knee. Feel the weight equal in both of your sit bones and turn your ribs towards the left. Hello, my little friend. Start to stretch your left arm up. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, reach up and over. Feel the left ribs bow out. Inhale up and tap your left fingertips behind you. And exhale, reach. Let's do it again. Inhale up. And exhale. It's one more like that. Inhale, reach. And exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper. Inhale back up. And as you exhale, untwist. Bring the fingers to interlace behind the back. Bend your elbows. And wrap your mono fist around your right ribs. Roll the right ear back, hug the right elbow in, and drop the right ear. Let's find about 5 or 6 breaths here. You can lift and lower the chin, turn it side to side, just finding optimal sensation for you. See if you can lean back a little bit. Big breath in. Exhale, release, chin to chest, knuckles to the low back. And then wrap your wrists around your left ribs. Roll your left ear to the left shoulder. Again, roll the left shoulder back, hug the left elbow in, unhinge the jaw. Just let go of any tension around the collarbones, the shoulders, anywhere in the upper traps of the neck. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, release. All right. So from here, we're going to start to move into a tabletop position. If you need a blanket to support your knees, know that you can grab that. And from here, just start to come into some cat-cow. So really easy, inhaling to lengthen the spine and exhaling to tuck and round. So you can start off smaller, and then as you build with the breath, your movement might become bigger. So you might start to articulate the spine even more. Let's take one more slow breath in, neck is long, and a slow breath out. Come back to a long spine and begin to thread your right arm underneath the left. So weight comes onto right ear, right shoulder. Now you can either prop your left elbow up with your fingertips. You can half bind your left arm. I like to reach the left arm forward almost like it's in a downward facing dog. And then notice if you're pressing down into the right shoulder sheath, you can actually just lean into it. Let your body fall. If it feels good, you can move the hips around or just let them sway in whatever direction they naturally go. And take a big breath in. And as you exhale, slide your left palm to eye line. Inhale your right palm to tabletop. And then we'll switch sides. Thread the left arm underneath. And feel free to prop the fingertips up. You might reach the right arm forward or half bind the right arm. And then let the left shoulder, left side chest drop down. Take a full big breath in. Stay for your exhale. As you inhale, slide your right palm to eye line. Exhale your left palm to tabletop. And from here, either turn your fingertips out to the sides or turn the fingertips down towards the knees. Spread your fingers as wide as you can get them. You might play around with leaning back. You can play around with bending the elbows. And then turn the hands back around. We're going to come to the backs of the hands. Either turn your fingertips in or down towards the knees. You can play around with leaning back. You can also try to make small little fists with your hands. Just getting into the tendons of the forearms. And slowly release. Bring your knees together, tuck your toes, and press the hips back towards the heels. Just moving into toes pose. It's more of a modified toes pose. Just a couple breaths to stretch out the arches of the feet. And slowly come forward, tap out your feet a little bit. And then toes point behind you. Either sit back, hips to heels, or you can lift your shins up for ankle stretch. Try to arch through the upper spine, and you don't have to drop the head back. That doesn't really feel good for me. You can always keep the chin drawing in. And take a full big breath here. And as you exhale, release. Sit on the hips, interlace your fingers, and flip the palms away. Feel all 10 fingers draw back. Even the pinky fingers, even the thumbs. And start to flip your palms up. A little bit of an awkward stretch, but good for getting into insides of the fingers, the roots of the fingers, all 10 fingers pulled back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release, and bring your opposite thumb and top. And all 10 fingers pull back. Take a slow breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. All 10 fingers pull back. Stretch the palms wide. Take a big breath here. Exhale and release. Just shake your hands out. You can roll out the wrists a little. All right, we're going to come down to our belly into Sphinx pose. Come down onto your forearms and find a soft interlace with the fingers. Take a moment to just lift the chest up. And you should feel a little compression in the low back. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can always draw the low belly in a bit more. And if it feels good for you, you can drop the head. And feel the shoulders releasing away from the ears. Slowly inhale the head up. Bring your right arm out to the right. So your wrist is in line with the shoulder. It's either in a T shape, or if you have the room, you can bend your arm to a cactus position. Drop your right ear and roll to the right. And you can either stack two bent knees, or you might place your left foot behind you. If you have a little more room to work with, try scooting your hips further away from your right hand, and then bending your right knee and placing your right foot flat. I always think this looks like something out of The Exorcist a bit. You can turn your right palm up if you want, reach your left arm around, and try to interlace the fingers. I don't quite have that grip right now. And take a big breath in. Exhale. Use your left fingertips to lower the belly down. And we'll switch sides. Bring the left arm out to the left, or bend and cactus the elbow. Drop your left ear and roll towards the left. If you did it on the first side, scoot your hips further away from your left hand and bend your left knee, place the left foot flat. See if you can relax the left side chest, let the left shoulder drop. And take a big breath here. Exhale to release. And slowly press up. And we'll meet in a seat. I'm all turned around. So from here, extend your left leg out. And then as you turn towards your left leg, draw your left hip back and fold over the thigh. Feel the inner and the outer arch of your left foot active. You can even grab the outer edge of your left foot, and that'll get into your right QL muscle a bit. Use your left fingertips if you're in that twist to prop the left elbow up, and that'll start to help propel you into your turn, your twist. And take a big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale up. And then we'll switch sides. Stretch. Right leg out. Left heel in. Work your left hip up and back and fold. Feel your right thigh bone root down into the ground. You want to feel almost like the top of the thigh is pulling back into the pelvis, which propels the chest forward. If you did on the first side, take it into a twist. Last breath in and out. Slowly inhale up. Let's bring the feet to touch. Grab a hold of your toes. Stretch the chest forward and just find a little flutter in your thighs down. And then root the thighs down. Hold them down. See if you can stretch the chest forward some more. Just slow, easy breath. Not forcing the body. Giving it time and space to gradually open up. So being on the body's terms as opposed to having your own agenda. And take one more inhale and exhale. Slowly inhale up and extend your legs out. Get your butt out of the way so you can ground through the front of your sit bones. Bring your hands behind you. Press the pelvis forward. Knees and toes face up. And some of you might keep fingertips behind you. You can push the chest forward, or you might bring the palms in front. Sometimes I like to find a little like side to side bob and weave action to open up the inner legs. You can side bend. You can fold over one leg at a time. Let's think about using this as free flow. This time to free flow, just like you would in cat-cow. And take a full big breath in and out. Slowly inhale up. Grab the backs of your thighs. Pull the heels in. Come onto your back. And from here, bring your knees into a tabletop position. Lift your head up. Cross your right ankle on top of your left ankle. Reach your right hand down and grab the top of your left foot. Let your left knee come all the way down. Left hand comes to the top of the right knee. And we're not twisting. Pull the right knee into the right shoulder. Now, if this doesn't work for you, you can release your bottom left foot. You can interlace all 10 fingers on your right shin. You can always put your right foot down on the ground. So there's just some options. If you have blocks, you can bring a block under your left knee. I just want to feel a little something in the front of your left hip, left quad, maybe top of the left kneecap. So think about letting the left thigh bone get heavy. Left knee, whole left leg. Take a full breath here. And exhale, release, extend your legs up. You can shake them out, roll out the ankles, point and flex. And then bend the knees. Left ankle on top of right. Lift the head up for a moment. With your left hand, grab the top of your right foot and send your right knee down. Right hand to the top of the left knee and pull that in. Let your right thigh get heavy. Just the last couple breaths, feeling the release through the top of your right thigh, your hip. Excuse me. That's when the music turns off and everyone stops what they're doing to stare at you. During these times, anyways. Okay, let that go. Straighten your legs up, point and flex, shaky, shaky. All right, place your feet flat on the ground. Bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Bump your hips to the left a couple inches and drop your legs to the right so your left foot will plant flat on the ground. I like to reach my right hand down, grab my left foot and pull that closer. And then allow your top left hip to release. So instead of hugging it in, let it release away from you. Take a breath in. Exhale, release, unwind. Bring your right ankle on top of your left. Bump your hips to the right, legs to the left. Your right foot plants flat. Boom. If you did on the first side, use your left hand to grab the right foot, pull it closer. Right hip relaxes. See if there's any tension or holding or gripping in your legs and just let them drop and be heavy, weighted. Take another breath in. Exhale, untwist. Okay, one more twist, you guys. Feet flat. Wrap your left leg once or twice over the right leg. Bump your hips to the left. Drop your legs to the right. Eagle leg twist. Arms can be in a T or a cactus. Take a big breath in. Exhale, untwist. We'll switch sides. Right leg once or twice over the left. Hips to the right, legs to the left. It's got a little pop in my back. Take a big breath and exhale, untwist. Okay, bring your knees wide or happy babies. Just take a little rock side to side. Make sure that your low back feels good. SI joints rooted. It's time to go to Yoga Nidra land. So if you're ready to extend your legs out, go ahead and do that. I'm going to do this sitting up. You guys lay down. Get cozy. Ideally, you'll end up like this cat right here. body and mind going to sleep while your awareness remains aware. It can be nice to put something under your knees, a bolster, a pillow. Definitely make sure you have what you need to stay warm. I like to have a pillow under my head. You can grab a cat if you want. Anything you need to feel supported and comfortable right now. So just lay yourself out in Shavasana. Get as comfortable as you possibly can. So you might take your hair down, might adjust your clothes. Make sure that you feel supremely comfortable. And as you continue to get settled, feel that your feet are falling apart naturally. Ideally, palms open next to you, face up, but if something else feels different, do that. And take a slow breath in through the nose, fill up your lungs and just hold that. Keep the lungs full. And see if you can even take in another sip of air, filling up just a bit more underneath the collarbones and hold that. Feel the lungs expanding. And exhale. Let it all go. Just give your body to the earth. Feel your body become heavy. Heels are heavy. Legs are heavy. The pelvis and the spine are heavy. Low back, middle back, upper back, weighted, dropping. Feel the right arm and wrist, hand, left arm, wrist, and hand heavy. Feel the weight of the back of the head and the back of the neck. Feel that the whole body is so heavy that it makes an imprint in the earth. And notice that when you completely relax your physical body, that the natural spaciousness of your mind begins to expand and take over. Big, wide open mind. And start to draw your attention to your experience of sound. Notice all the layers of sound that you can pick up on. Sounds that are maybe louder, more distant. Sounds that are nearer, more quiet. As you soften your inner ears, just allow all sound to come in towards your ears. And bring your attention to your body, the outside of your body, feeling it touching clothes, props. Notice temperature, airflow. Notice how the muscles inside of your body feel as they soften on top of the bones. Move deeper inside of your body and notice sensations that are familiar right now. Notice sensations that are unique to this moment. Notice sensations that arise out of contraction and have the intention to let go. Bring your attention to your breath, the natural flow and rhythm of the inhale and the exhale. And start to move into diaphragmatic breathing. Allow the chest to remain still as the belly rises and falls. As you watch just the belly rise and fall, allow the breath to become continuous, wave-like. As you inhale, belly fills, find the top of the wave. And as you exhale, belly falls, find the bottom of the wave. And just find 10 or so breaths like this. Chest remains still, belly rises and falls. Slow, smooth, continuous breathing. And let go of shaping the breath. Allow your breath to become natural, voluntary. Feel that at the top of the inhale, before you transition to exhale, the body softens and the mind empties. Feel the same at the bottom of your exhale before you transition to inhale. Body and mind let go together. And bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. And imagine that there's a golden star-like light between the two eyebrows, exuding healing qualities, embodying peace and ease. And feel or sense this golden star-like light at the center of your throat. Golden light at the center of your heart, beneath the breastbone, deep in the body. See this point of light at the right side of your chest. Right shoulder, point of light. Right elbow, center of the right palm, gold light, healing qualities. Tip of the right thumb, point of light. Tip of right index finger. Tip of right middle finger. Tip of ring finger. Tip of pinky finger, point of light, peace. Center of the right palm, right elbow, right shoulder, right side of the chest, point of light. Center of the heart, deep in the body. Left side of the chest. Relax. Allow yourself to move into a state of effortlessness. Left shoulder, point of light, gold and star-like light. Left elbow, center of the left palm, tip of left thumb, tip of left index finger, tip of middle finger, point of light, tip of ring finger, pinky finger, center of the left palm, left elbow, left shoulder, healing qualities, golden light, left side of the chest, center of the heart, deep in the body, navel, golden light, pubic bone, right hip, right knee. Feel that you're moving into a state between dreaming and sleeping. Center of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, center of the right foot, right knee, hip, pubic bone, left hip, knee, center of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, center of the left foot, left knee, left hip, pubic bone, navel, center of the heart deep in the body, center of the throat, third eye, between the eyebrows. Feel or sense all of these points of light together like a constellation. Feel or sense them light up in your body. Feel that you are all of these points of golden light. And feel that you are the space between them. Feel the infinite space inside of your body. Feel the infinite space that surrounds your body. Allow the lines of separation to blur. Feel that you are part of everything, and that everything is part of you. And bring your attention into what you were doing 1 hour ago. Remember the feeling of 1 hour ago, what you were doing, how you felt, where you were. And then move an hour back from there. Where were you? How were you feeling? What were you doing? Move back an hour, another hour from there. And continue to do this all the way to the beginning of your day. If you're doing this in the morning, just start from last night. Bring your attention back to your breath. And while remaining completely effortless, begin mental alternate nostril breathing just by simply using your imagination. Imagine you are breathing in through only your left nostril and exhaling out of your right. Inhale through just your right nostril and exhale out of your left. Inhale through the left and exhale out of the right. Inhale through just the right and exhale out of the left. And continue like this. Allow yourself to breathe through both of your nostrils equally. As you feel two streams of air come through both of your nostrils, feel them travel all the way up into the middle of your brain, behind the third eye. And as you become aware of the midbrain, feel that the midbrain is experiencing a deep sense of peace and ease, feeling safe and supported in this moment. Allow yourself to relax into this state of deep peace and tranquility. Let your mind go. Bring your attention to the soles of your feet. Take a full breath in, fill your lungs completely, and let it go. Start to point and flex through the feet. Roll out your ankles, your wrists. It might feel intuitive to stretch your arms above the head. Let's take a big, full body stretch. And when you're ready, roll onto your right side. Take your time heading there. Feel yourself arrive back in the world of time and form. Become aware of your body, your breath, your existence in this particular moment in time. Feel all of you in this natural state of peace. With your eyes still closed, press up to a seat. As you bring the palms together, start to rub them into each other, generating some heat between the hands. When the hands feel hot, lay them over your eyes and allow your eyes to receive the heat of your hands. Under the shelter of your hands, begin to open the eyes. And slide the palms to the center of the heart. May the merits of our practice be of benefit to all beings everywhere. And to you I bow. Namaste.